How you doing, guys? It's Bam Bam GT here with another video. Today's video is gonna be about relationships. It's a little off topic, but it's something that's need to get addressed. Like really need to get addressed. Definitely in this day and age, and me going through a divorce right now, it desperately needed get talked about. But hey, not gonna talk my head off. I'm gonna just jump right into it. See what's up.
To also clear this air. Sorry, Aaron, that we're using you for an example.
Oh, no.
But, like, Aaron also said that, yeah, she can make 70 and he can make 40 as long as he's taking care of her. But then she also goes back to say that if he's making less money than her, she's more prone to disrespect his manhood, right?
Well, and take it back 2 more steps. I'm more inclined to disrespect him if he does something or says something. Yeah.
Why, though? Why is that a thing? Like, why is that a thing? So, reverse. Because, it's just reversing it. If I make more money than the girl that I'm with, which is normally the case, then I can just treat her like shit, and she just take it because I make more money than her. Let's just say it's like that. Because if it's like, hey, I'm taking care of you, like, shit, you're a child, shoot, you might as well just call it that. I'm taking care of you, paying this and that. And I make more money than you, why not? I can just treat you like shit, right? Like, why is that a thing? Like, that's like, oh, so you make more money than me. Like, a female makes more money than me. So that means that, in a way, she thinks that, oh, I can just talk shit to you. Like, I can treat you any kind of way. Like, fuck out of here. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, half the time in relationships, if females make more money than the guy, normally the guy is still paying most of the bills and stuff. I don't know. I just find that funny.
No, but see, that's the thing. I don't play those games, and my husband knows that about me. You come for me, and I'm not dilly-dallying around. Like, I'm literally going to say the most hurtful thing that I can to you.
Why? I'm sorry I'm pausing too much, but, like, why? I hate females like this, yo. I do. I'm sorry if you one of the females and, down below, but I hate females like this. I really do. So you telling me that, hey, I make, like, if I get mad, I'm going to say the most hurtfulest thing to you because I make more money than you. I'm going to make you feel like a bitch. Like, what? Because what? You make more money than me? Like, even if it's reversed, I'm pretty sure if he was making more money than her, she probably would still do the same thing. I'm going to say the most hurtfulest thing to you. That's why you can't be telling females sensitive shit, man. They just hold that in and just wait for the right time. Like, oh, he went through that? Okay. That happened to him? Okay. Then once something happened, they got ammo. It's crazy, man.
No, I'm not. I don't argue. That's the thing. Like,
what he say? He said you so what?
Around. Like, I'm literally going to say the most hurtful thing that I can to you. No, I'm not. I don't argue. That's the thing. Like, I will walk. I'm Sagittarius. I will walk away. I will say okay.
It's contradicting yourself. You say you will say the most hurtful thing, but then again you say no, I will walk away from certain things. That don't make sense.
But if you literally take it there and you disrespect me and you do something disrespectful, you're asking for that wrath. You're asking for that heat. So you shouldn't feel a certain way when I disrespect you. You already know what's in my mind. You know me.
I got you.
I think she's saying, like, if somebody takes it there first,
yeah, exactly,
then she's gonna go full force. I understand that,
and that's gonna happen.
She's making, like, especially if the woman is making more money and hypothetically speaking, like, paying for more things within the household. Naturally, like, the man's masculinity.
She's pretty cute.
Masculinity is going to be threatened. So when he kind of like talks sideways to the woman who's basically the one paying the bills because she's making more, like, of course she's gonna put up like argument.
But what if she's not paying? So like y'all got this one thing. Like there's a difference between a woman making more and a woman paying bills. Right? Because I can pay the bills for everything, and she makes more money than me.
That's what I said earlier. That's literally what I said earlier. That doesn't matter because you can have a female paying have most of the money. And you're somewhere up there with her, but you're paying most of the bills. You get what I'm saying? She can make more than you, but you're going to be paying most of the bills. But this is how it is. Like as a man, you're a provider. So it's like, but looking at it is like, oh, I'm paying most of the bills just because you make more than me. You think you can, like. Man, they be tripping out here in these streets, man.
So if I make $80,000-$90,000 a year and that roof that you live under is under my name and everything that goes on is under my name and I'm the one paying it, but you make 110, you still can't say much to me.
Oh yeah.
You speaking facts, yo. This dude, I'm gonna wind that back. This dude's kind of speaking facts a little bit.
I was about to say, like, so if I make $80,000-$90,000 a year and that roof that you live under is under my name and everything that goes on is under my name and I'm the one paying it, but you make 110, you still can't say much to me.
Oh yeah, but there still has to be some form of mutual investment.
Here's my question for you guys.
The thing about it is, and he makes a great point, because if I make 60 and you make 80 and we live in an apartment that's just say $1,800, say $2,000 a month, right? So if you're not paying the rent, I'm the person that's paying the rent. You might be paying a light bill, but and at the end of the day, if I'm paying the rent, you saved what? That's $24,000 a year. So how you gonna disrespect me? You won't even be saving goddamn $24,000 a year.
You're right. And Amanda alluded to that. She's saying if you make less, okay, cool. But if you make less and you still can't take care of the basic necessity,
I think I understand where she's coming from. She's trying to say if you make less, but you can't, take care of the little stuff around the house, which is, I'm guessing what you said, the rent, the bills, light bill, the heat, the water, blah, 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 you know what I mean? If you're not paying for that, then she'll look at you as like I guess useless or less than a man because you can't keep up. But in the same sense, it's like if you're in a relationship, it's kind of like a partnership. So as one is lacking, you can help out the other. It shouldn't be like, because let's just say like right now, hopefully a female is watching, but if your female is watching right now, if you with a man, right, what is your husband, boyfriend, or something like that, let's just say he can't pay his phone bill this month. Would you dump him because he can't pay his phone bill, or would you talk shit to him, treat him like shit because he can't pay his phone bill? Or, which I would think most females would do, if you had the money, help him pay it. Yeah, the man role is to provide, but just because if some aspects he doesn't, can't push and provide for it, that doesn't mean you can't come in and help. It's a partnership, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. These females making it seem like I'm gonna sit back at the house and just do dishes, go shopping, get my nails done, and pop it open when you come home. You know what I mean? It's like that's all you bringing? That's it? Like, that's get boring after a while, bro. Like, that gets boring. Hitting the same, that's boring after a while, bro. Like, you gotta bring something more than that.
in this relationship or in our house, that's the problem. If you make less and you fail to monetize a skill that you have that financially benefits our household, that's a problem. Okay, cool, you make 60, but you're also an electrician. That brings in 40,000 extra in our house a year. That means all the lights, the ceiling fans, all the shit electrically based or whatever, you take care of it. So that's monetizing what your skill is. So it adds to our household.
That's called providing. And I want to make sure that y'all understand that men provide in more than just a financial way. And that's my problem, because if I sit here and
he about to go off. He about to go off.
As, okay, cool, if I pay every bill in this house, right, and I fix everything in this house because I'm an electrician, what are you bringing to the table as a woman?
Come on, bro. You know you can't say that. Come on, bro. You know you can't say that. You know how they want. Come on. I know because I had this conversation before with it was a couple guys and we was all in the room. It was like 3 females. We was talking about stuff like that, and they just this went off. What I provide? I bring this and that. Da, da, da. You know what I mean? And they throw like little insults in the middle of it, like you little boys, y'all do this, y'all need da 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 da. You still act like kids. You gotta clean up. You know what I mean? It's like, but I don't know. I'm gonna see how she gonna take this. Like,
realistically do other than have sex?
Oh, you asking me?
Facts,
Okay, so are you?
Facts, yo. I'm sorry. I gotta rewind it back. I like how he said that. I went too far back. That's all they provide is ass.
What are you bringing to the table as a woman? What do you realistically do other than have sex?
Oh, you asking me?
I'm asking.
Okay, so are you asking her that as a woman that makes more?
I'm just asking.
I'm gonna let you know.
What are you bringing? Actually, every lady here, I want to know what are you bringing to the table for the man that takes care of you?
Here we go. And take notes. So what I do is I make that house that you pay for, that you pay that mortgage for, I make it at home. I cook the meals. I'm washing clothes.
That's like me saying, that's like me buying a car and the female say, oh, that car that you buy, I'm going to clean it, I'm going to wash it, I'm going to make sure it smells good, I'm going to make sure the leather on it is nice and shiny for you, and all this other stuff. Is like, does that really help? Can't you just pay someone to do that? Like,
every lady
or do it
here,
yourself?
I want to know what are you bringing to the table for the man that takes care of you?
Here we go. And take notes. So what I do is I make that house that you pay for, that you pay that mortgage for, I make it at home. I cook the meals. I'm washing clothes.
That's $100 a week.
Don't play with me.
I can get it made.
No. You see that's where you're going wrong. It costs more than $100 a week to have somebody cook for you, to have somebody clean up after you, because a lot.
No, it don't. No, it don't. It don't cost that much for somebody to come in and clean. No, it don't. It really don't. Some maids that will come into your house or something like that. I never had one. I'm not balling like that, clearly. But some people that would have people like that come in their house and clean and stuff. It really just depends on probably their time, how dirty it is, and probably what they have to clean. If somebody come in their house, you like, yo, is it possible y'all can clean my dishes and just like clean my bedroom? If they just have to go in there, wash clothes and put the sheets back on and fluff the pillows up and then wash the dishes and stuff, that's not gonna be more than over 100. Like,
A lot of times you men become our children. All right, we dress y'all, we pick out y'all clothes, we cook for y'all, we wash y'all's clothes, we clean up behind y'all when y'all leave your little piss
Aaron,
on the
that's
floor.
what you're a good woman, and that's what you do. But let's be clear, it's a lot of.
We're talking about me.
I own a barbershop.
We're talking about me.
I got you, but you saying we. Speak for yourself, because I work in a barbershop, right?
I didn't repeat that. She was saying we. I didn't repeat that.
I own my own shop. The men complain that it started off that way, but then they start slacking. They don't do what they don't keep up with that same type of energy, but they expect the man to keep that same energy of continue on providing in that aspect. So I'm hearing the complaints. So you can speak for.
That's so true. That's true. That's not really the reason why I'm going through my divorce right now, but that's one of the things that was just like, it was just like first time, like first month or so, it was good walking in the house. Food right there, cook, everything's clean, this and that and the third. But it was like after a while, it just started lacking where I had to clean up. Like you was home all day, but I had to come after work at 9 o'clock or something like that at night and have to clean and go to sleep around 11. And you still want to try to give me some push at the.
For yourself, but a lot of women say I don't want to cook.
But I
they
keep
want you to
saying
provide,
that.
but they don't want to cook.
I keep saying that. We talking about Aaron Campbell.
Okay.
About
So
Aaron
don't say
Campbell.
we. So don't say we then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's backtrack. I make a house a home.
Okay.
All the furniture you get to come home and lay up on, I pick that shit out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? When the paper towels go away in the bathroom, you know who goes to the store to get them? You know who gets on Amazon to get that? All the shit that you don't even think about that makes your life easier.
with that same type of energy, but they expect the man to keep that same energy or continue on providing in that aspect. So I'm hearing the complaints. So you can speak for yourself, but a lot of women say, I don't want to cook.
But I
they
keep
want you to
saying
provide,
that.
but they don't want to cook.
I keep saying that. We talking about Aaron Campbell.
Okay.
About
So
Aaron Campbell.
So don't say we then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's backtrack. I make a house a home.
Okay.
All the furniture you get to come home and lay up on, I pick that shit out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? When the paper towels go away in the bathroom, you know who goes to the store to get them? You know who gets on Amazon to get that?
But the thing she's saying is something that you can do for yourself. You can literally do that for yourself. Like, you can literally do that for yourself. Like Walmart, if you go on Walmart app, you literally go on there. You can literally go food shopping on there, I believe. Certain stores you can actually go on and go like food shopping. Like I think Walmart does it. I think King Super Shoppers, that's down in Colorado. You can do that on there. You can actually go on DoorDash and go on King Shoppers, whatever you want to call it, and literally order all your stuff from juices, food, lunch meat, all the other stuff. You'll put all of them together, and somebody will put it in a cart, and then DoorDash will come pick it up and they drop all your groceries at the front of your door. Like, you can literally get someone to pay to do that. So it's like, if I want a nice couch, I can just ask, like, hey, maybe my sister, a couple of the girls I mess around with, like, hey, y'all think that's cute? Y'all think this cute? Yo, you think this nice? You think this nice? I want to say cute, but you think this nice? You think this look good? You think I like that? That don't look nice. What you think? You know what I mean? Like, some of this stuff she's saying you can do by yourself. She making it seem like, oh, you ain't gonna get that without a woman. It's like, shoot, if anything, you got to hire somebody to do that. Like,
all the shit that you don't even think about that makes your life easier, I do that.
Hey,
Hold
on. Let me ask you a question, right? Everything that you're telling me can be bought.
boom. Like you can listen to her and say all these things that she can do, but it's like, what do you bring to the table that can't be bought? Like, what can you bring to the table that can't be bought? Like, it's like me going out, like I said before, getting a car, like, let's just say I go get a whole new car or something like that. And the girl's like, oh, you know what? I can clean it. I can watch it. I can do this and that. I can take it to a detailer and let them do it. They probably do a way better job than you.
Guess what? I can have an assistant order me paper towels and toilet paper and groceries on Amazon. Actually, I get Whole Foods delivered to my house weekly. It's a subscription. I get meal preps every week. My meal preps is $120 and I get 3 meals a day. I make myself my own breakfast. That's 4 square meals. I have another cleaning lady. She charges me $100 a week to come clean. You are only saving me $600.
I gotta go back. I think I need to hear that, because it's like, this dude's spitting right now.
Life easier, I do that.
You understand? Hold on. Let me ask you a question, right? Everything that you're telling me can be bought. Guess what? I can have an assistant order me paper towels and toilet paper and groceries on Amazon. Actually, I get Whole Foods delivered to my house weekly. It's a subscription. I get meal preps every week. My meal preps is $120 and I get 3 meals a day. I make myself my own breakfast. That's 4 square meals. I have another cleaning lady. She charges me $100 a week to come clean. You are only saving me $600. In a nutshell.
Maybe you.
$600 to $800. But what I'm saying,
maybe I live in a 5,000 square foot
regardless,
home. I'm managing
your
that
services can be paid for. So what are you bringing outside? Listen, if you ask a man, what is he bringing to the table? I'm bringing a house to the table.
That I can also pay for myself.
Okay.
But she's not understanding that the things that we as men bring is not something that you can just, like, it's not something that you can get someone else to get for you. That makes sense? It's like, if you You get a car, right? Because I just like to use the car analogy. You get a car, right? You talk to whether the dealership or whoever. You like the car, blah 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 blah. You put down the down payment, go through the paperwork. Let's just say you get the car delivered to you. That's your car. Once you get it delivered, that's your car. You know what I mean? Whether you go to the dealership and get it, or whether you get it delivered to you, that's your car. Now, what I'm trying to say, you can't go somewhere and pay someone to get the car for you and drop it off for you, and the only thing you gotta do is make sure it's clean, gassed up, and washed. You get what I'm saying? That's like me getting an apartment, right? Like the apartment I'm in right now. That's like me getting a studio, right? But I didn't even pay for it. Someone else paid for it. I'm just living in it and make sure it's nice and clean and spotless. You get what I'm saying? That's not how that works. It's like me getting a TV for free, and all I gotta do is just clean it. That's her analogy. I'm in a big house. All I gotta do is clean it. You know, make sure the paper towels are there and this and that. Who money are you using?
Hey, but you're not.
But I can.
But you're not.
But I can.
But you're not, and you're not willing to.
I am willing to. I was taking care of myself before I was married.
And then you got married and stopped taking care of yourself.
I have multiple mortgages. I still take care of shit. That's the thing.
Listen, I'm not saying you can't make money. What I'm saying is what you're bringing to this table is a service that can be paid for versus what a man has to bring to the table for your life. You can't buy somebody to buy you a home. I could buy somebody to cook and clean for my house. I can't buy a person to come give me a house, give me a car.
Wow, like this dude. I'm sorry if I'm running back and forth, but this dude is spitting right now. This dude is really spitting. That's literally what I just said. That's literally what I just said. Like that's crazy, because like you can't pay someone to get someone else for you. If life was like that, it would be easy. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody would have Lambos, Bugattis. Everybody have some Ferraris, some Hellcats. Everybody would have it. Why not? All you gotta do is clean and maintain it. Wouldn't that be easy? Oh snap! A new Bugatti came out, bro. Do you hear about it? Yeah. I'm gonna trade this in and get that. All I gotta do is clean and make sure it's nice, oil change. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that's basically what you're trying to say. It's like. Maybe I'm saying it a little weird, but it's like, I don't know. Like, the stuff that we bring can't be brought. It's something that we worked for. Like, it's something that we put on the table. And then someone else come in and say, oh, I see what you got on the table. I'm just going to manage that and make sure it's nice and clean and stuff. That's basically what it is. It's like me owning McDonald's and having employees come in and all they do is clean and work and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm going off a little bit, but he definitely.
What you're bringing to this table is a service that can be paid for versus what a man has to bring to the table for your life. You can't buy somebody to buy you a home. I could buy somebody to cook and clean for my house. I can't buy a person to come give me a house, give me a car, take care of me, and make sure all my bills are in the house.
But I can still do that. That's what
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm saying that you're not. And I'm saying that you're not willing to.
Did you hear what I said? I've done it before that, so I can and I will.
I'm just gonna interject here. Can I do that?
I don't think she's getting it. You trying to say that once you get married and stuff like that, like he already got the house. So what you mean that you can bring the house to the table? The house is already there. He has the car. What you mean you can bring the cars and the stuff to the table? He already has it. You get what I'm saying? He's bringing this to the table. I offered this is what I have. I have a car. I have this. I have, a couple of guns. I have flat TVs. I have a couple of these, some jewelry, blah 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 blah. Like, who's gonna get in a marriage with two houses, the pit on the table, two, you know what I mean? Like, that's what she's not understanding. It's like, once it's there, you're gonna look at it like, oh, he got a house. Why would I need to go out and get a house? Like, a female is not gonna get in a relationship with a guy and be like, I'm gonna offer to put the house on the table. That's why I have a car, I got this and that and the third on the table. Like, no. Like, half the time when you in a relationship, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes is, you know, sometimes the guy is living with the girl, but most of the time it's the girl living with the guy. So it's like, personally for me, I'm not gonna leave my space to live somewhere else, regardless whether her house is bigger. She don't live in no apartment. She live in a nice big house. It's like, no. As a masculine man, I'm not doing that. That's some beta simp stuff. Like, I'm not doing that. So I don't know. I don't know what you mean by I'll bring it to the table. It's like, if it's already, it's like me having an iPhone and she put another iPhone on the table. It's like, okay, we got 2 iPhones on the table. Like, we don't need them. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, well, I have a house. Oh, I'm gonna bring a house to the table too. It's like, why would we need 2 houses? Like,
that. So I
maybe
just
I'm
want to
just thinking
say
of it wrong.
that besides Aaron, I feel like other women have a different approach on what they bring to the table. So me specifically, I'm not a female that says I cook, says I clean. I could definitely do all those things, but I definitely don't want anyone to feel like that's my job as a woman in a house. So yeah, I'm not gonna come and say that that's what I'm doing. Me as a female, as a boss, as an entrepreneur, I'm gonna dish the money.
I don't like that boss girl's attitude. Like, I don't really date girls like that.
You'll never know that I make more than you, that I make less than you. I'm always going to treat my partner as an equal. Me, even if I'm making more than you, I will never want to take the masculinity away from my partner, in saying, oh, well, I make more and blah blah blah. But if we're gonna go half and half on the bills, I'll pay this bill and this bill. What you paying this month? I'm gonna dish out the money and.
That's a girl to keep, for real, for real. I don't like the whole boss kind of thing, because that's just like me kind of thing. I feel as though if a woman's don't getting her money, getting her thing, have her career and stuff like that, I don't look at it as like, you know, that kind of boss aspect. You know, it's only one alpha in the house. You know, that's the man. So it's like, but like, I like her attitude and stuff like that. Like, that's like, for me, I would personally be like, you know, that's what I would want. Someone that won't be like, you make more than me, you won't be that type of like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, I make more than you, like, you know what I mean? I can do better kind of thing, you know? So it's like, I don't know. I like that aspect. I wish there were more girls out there like that.
I've always been.
But that's listen, you could tell, first of all, you're not going to be my wife and I don't know how much money you make. That just doesn't even make sense to me.
It's not like literally you don't know how much I'm making, but I'm not going to make it obvious in our households.
Wait, but let's talk about. He's bringing up something real.
So say if you and your say if you and your man, right? Y'all partner, you and your partner, right? You're equal, right? According to Amanda, you're equal.
I didn't even catch that. That she said that you're equal. I didn't even catch that. Damn. 1 second, guys. I know this is tacky, but my computer is about to die for some apparent reason. The battery light like to be on for like 3 minutes. Got to plug it back in. So sorry about that, but hope the camera is angled good. But I didn't even hear her say equal. I gotta go back to that. I missed that. I was vibing with her too, and now I'm not. I missed that. She said equal. It's only like I said, it was only one alpha in the house.
But if we're gonna go half and half on the bills, I'll pay this bill and this bill. What you paying this month? I'm gonna dish out the money, and I've always been.
Listen, you could tell. First of all, you're not gonna be my wife, and I don't know how much money you make. That just doesn't even make sense to me.
It's not like literally you don't know how much I'm making, but I'm not going to make it obvious in our households.
Wait, but let's talk about. He's bringing up something real.
So say if you and your say if you and your man, right? Y'all partner, you and your partner, right? You're equal, right? According to Amanda, you're equal, right? Y'all got $10,000 in a joint account, right? You make more money than him.
Can we clarify how the 10,000 got there? Oh. No, is it 50-50?
Yeah, it's
I
a
listen.
50-50.
I don't. Listen. It can
That
be.
does make
Listen.
sense.
You're right. Just say you put in. It's 50-50. Just say it's 50-50. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it even because that's your equal, right? So now there we go. So listen. So now this man, he needed a car, right? You make more money than him. You got a car, and he takes $9,000 and go buy a car. How would you feel?
I wouldn't put up with that.
But y'all equals. But y'all equals though. You wouldn't put up with it, but y'all equals. That doesn't make sense. I was vibing with you, now I'm not. That doesn't make sense. But y'all equals though. I put up 5,000, you put up 5,000, you put it in the joint account. You got a car, I'm like, bro, I'm struggling. I can't keep taking the bus or taking whatever. I'm gonna go buy a car. Let me get 9,000, put a great down payment on something like nice. I'm gonna give me a nice car. You got a nice car, I'm gonna put a good down payment on a nice car. You telling me that you look at me like, whoa, I don't appreciate that because I paid which income. You took some of my money, because that's how I was gonna end with my money. Like, that's why you can't have a girl making more than you.
And I know, but I'ma just say like this. So I do work hard for my money, and
What I say, I knew it was gonna be like that. It's 50-50, bro. I put in mine, you put in yours, we put it together. It's an equal relationship, right? I took something out for a car so I can, get to work and do what I need to do. You look at it as you took my money. If it was reversed and I make more money, you make less, it'd be you use my money for this. You know what I'm saying? But it's equal. That doesn't make sense.
And I'm only downplaying how much money I make to, I don't know, appease you, I guess. But I do want to reference, I never remember this movie every time I want to talk about it, but that Tyler Perry movie where Janet Jackson got the HIV because her husband was cheating on her. Anybody know that movie?
Something for black girls.
Four color girls.
Yeah,
Right.
girls.
She was a lawyer. She made more money than her husband, and her husband took out a lot of the money out of their joint account, and she was pissed. And I understand that's not okay. But now.
But if you have a joint account, it's your money, not yours. See what I'm talking? Yo, oh man. It's equal though. It's a joint account. It's both for your money. It's not just yours. It's both for your money in there. He took most of it out. I don't know what was the context of the movie. I don't really watch Tyler Perry movies like that. I don't like watching men in dresses. But like, if you had both of your money in there and she put more in there and he took it out for some certain reason, maybe it's spiteful, maybe he needed it for work or whatever the case may be, regardless, she can't do it. It's a joint account. And I'm pretty sure I think that movie, they was married, I think. But if they was married, she definitely can't do anything about it. But
now I do want to reference Crazy Rich Asians, where the girl felt guilty for having way more money than her husband, so she used to shop on the low. So that's maybe something I would do, but not like shop on the low, but have a different account.
But what is the problem? Please help me out here. What is the problem for a man don't mind his woman making more money than?
this is the last time I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna let it play for a little bit more. As a man, I'm not sure what y'all do, but as for me, I don't care how much the female makes. I don't. I dated a female before that worked at McDonald's before. I dated a female that was becoming like a surgeon or something like that. I don't know what she was doing to the body, but she's a surgeon for certain body parts or something like that. That's what she do. She make a crazy amount of money than me while I was in the Army. Certain things didn't work out. It wasn't even because of money. It was just because of distance. I travel a lot. She don't. So if I didn't, I'll probably still be with her. But like, we don't care how much money you make. We don't. It's like, It's like they so fixated on like, oh my god, I make so much money than him, like that you feel so superior. But it's like, bro, we don't care. Like, get your money, boo. Like, we don't care. Like, if you came in here, you had like $8 million, and I only make like $60,000 a year. I'm not gonna care. I'm really not. I'm like, okay, she got money.
Yeah, what is the problem?
I don't personally believe that there is a problem for people who make that decision. If that's your decision to not feel a certain way, maybe that's on you. But as for me, in my house, this is how I feel. You know what I mean? And I think that a lot of women of a certain age and of a certain tax bracket may feel the same way.
Well, wait, I actually want to say, and I kind of agree with one thing that she says, and she said of her age. And that's a big factor because, you know, I really, really sat down and thought about this, and I personally feel like, you know, you got the typical traditional way, right, where the man has to provide the house and everything, right? Because growing up, in the 1985, let's just say, or 1940s, women had less rights or made less money. So the man had to compensate for the restrictions that they placed on women. But now we're in 2021. There is no restrictions on women.
Rico.
Women can get a great job.
Spitting right now.
Women do have great jobs.
That's
women
right.
have the right to go to
Is there
college.
equal pay?
Yes, actually.
Why do people say that? Like, for like, it is equal pay for females and males. It's equal pay. The difference is some of the pays that men do, females don't want to do. There's not a lot of female cops out there. There's not a lot of females in the infantry. Like, probably not even at all. So it's like certain jobs females don't want to do because they can't do. I'm not saying no female can't be no infantryman, but it's like, physically wise, no. I've been around a lot of females in the military right now. A lot. I mean, we do something physical, whether it's rucking, whether it's obstacle course, whether it's a PT test, which is a physical test. Like, when we do those certain things, they lack it. I see females that, you know, they hit the gym that's a little bigger and, you know, whatever. They were still lacking. So it's like,
Time out, guys. We're gonna get right into that. But I want to let you know there is equal pay, but it is multivariate. But before I dive into that, women do have that great right, and they deserve it. I'm not saying that women don't deserve it. I'm actually happy to see that women can do everything that a man could do in terms of any occupation or any type of earning money or earning a salary. And now in 2021, when a woman can make the same amount of money as a man. Like, when I went to college at Montclair State University, 63% were women. You understand?
So
that means 37% were men. That means there was almost double women in a college institute that I was in.
That means y'all run the work. Y'all actually, there's more of y'all in the workforce. So
exactly.
Men probably make more money if they get that position, but people like us of color, right? They actually want to hire the black woman because you're a woman and you are a minority. So for us, we still trying to get that job. So yeah, if I got that position that you was in, yes, I would make more money than you. But the thing is, if I could get that position, so it still balances out, which is why 40%, going back, he used 38%, but CNBC said 40%
as of 2019.
As of 2019, they are heterosexual relationships.
Are making more money
than the men.
So, because there was like almost double females at the college, it's probably just based on the fact that like men can work for, you know, the union or blue collar jobs where like women typically don't apply for those jobs. They have to go to school to get that, you know, career that's going to give them that check, you know, anything STEM, anything with benefits, like with COVID-19, you know, healthcare. That's really what's like super current, like right now. Will I be okay and sustain if anything were to happen to me, like in a hospital or anything? But within the relationship, there has to be like, regardless of whatever is happening in the household, regardless of whoever.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of thrown out what she was saying. She's bad as hell.
Is taking the responsibility of the mortgage.
the other party has to have this opportunity based on the standards of the relationship to contribute and make investments to the household. And if not, if the male prefers that, you know, he just wants to take care of it and he wants to hire people to take care of it, okay, then let's talk about the entrepreneurship. Let's talk about real estate. Okay, so let's talk about this next property. Babe, I want to put my money into this, and you know, let's double it, let's triple it, you know, let's quadruple it. You know, that's an alpha female and an alpha male. You know, they probably don't argue about money because they're probably just making it work for them.
In the household, is only one alpha. I think I said it before. There's only one alpha in the house. Like they I don't know what's wrong with females nowadays. They make it seem like it's like equal shit. You only have one alpha in the house, one man, one king. Like one king. There's no, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not saying that he rules over everything. I'm just saying it's just like, you can't put yourself up there like it's the man, the woman, the kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not no the man and the woman and the kids kind of thing. It's like, no. It's like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
You know, if you have it, why not double it? And any woman who is making significantly more or less, and it doesn't matter who has more or less, although the 50-50 investment is there, then the relationship is gold.
Yeah, and I mean, and I say this all the time. I really personally feel as if there always has to be contributions, and the relationship has to be reciprocal. I'm not going to get into any, especially like me. I'm not the newest generation, but I'm like on the edge of the newest and the one right before it. So I kind of see both aspects, and I personally feel like I watch a lot of women be successful, and I watch a lot of women not successful, right? Same thing with men, but at the same time, I'm focused on my partner. So my spouse, as a woman, I'd rather choose the one that has the success rather than choose the one that doesn't have the success. And if you do have the success, then I'm asking you to contribute your success to whatever me and you have. So whether it is, maybe I might take care of the house. Well, cool. Well, then let's start a business. We'll use your money for investments. But you have to contribute something. Otherwise...
Yeah, of course. But this is just like with that expectation, like doubling back to Aaron, like taking the bare minimum of taking care of me. You know, there's just a honest, traditional sense of security in that. As a woman, you know, he provided this home for us. You know, and it didn't matter who was making how much money. This is our home.
Until you get upset.
You know?
Facts. We just said, until you get upset. But, hey, guys, I'm going to end the video right here. Please like and subscribe. Something like this is interesting to me because, you know, dealing with females and what they want is you know what it is. But hey, this Bam Bam GT, I'm out, man.